La Vista is the place to go to travel to a galaxy far, far away. Lindsay Theus is live at the Alamo Drafthouse in La Vista for the much anticipated opening of the new Star Wars movie. Lindsay, or should we call you Leia today, I think?
You should definitely call me Leia. Yeah, I mean, everyone here is getting into the Star Wars spirit, so of course we had to play along. We got R2-D2, got some stormtroopers, of course, the Death Star. How cool is that? So when the Alamo Drafthouse opened just a little bit ago, they wanted to have this whole Star Wars theme. So you just saw the ticket booth. It looks like we're inside a spaceship. And of course, give you your Death Star, you have to have your Imperial throne. I think Leia belongs much more on the Imperial throne than Darth Vader or the Darth Sith Lords. I'm getting a little too geeky, guys. Anyways, I am having a super fun time dressed up, meeting some of the other folks you see dressed up. These characters and costumed members are from a group called the 501st Legion, and I want you to take a look at what they do because it's for a very cool cause. The cold black Darth Vader mask, a former Jedi seduced by the dark side of the Force, a seducing force that hooked Christopher Bradley into the sci-fi movie franchise.
He's just always been, to me, the coolest movie villain. He doesn't speak a whole lot, but when he does, it's scary and intimidating.
And now Bradley is helping draw in hundreds of kids to the Force.
This is so cool.
They're part of the Central Garrison of the 501st Legion, an all-volunteer international Star Wars costuming club. To be part of the 501, the costumes have to be approved.
We have standards built for everything to make sure that everything's good enough. We want to make sure that when kids see us that they think, wow, that is really Chewbacca or that is really Han Solo.
And they're all handmade. This 7-foot-tall Chewbacca took more than 2 years and hundreds of hand-knotted hair extensions to make. With 38 years since the first released episode, A New Hope, new technology has upgraded costuming.
I've got like fiberglass pieces, better paints.
Making these better than movie quality, as the stormtroopers say. Blessed by Lucasfilm and Disney, the studios behind Star Wars, the 501st is popping up everywhere these days, helping sick kids, raising money for schools. This particular day, they're marching in Santa and meeting kids at the Air and Space Museum in Ashland, Nebraska. All volunteer, the 501st never charges for appearances. Instead, they ask for donations to charities like Make-A-Wish Foundation in their name. Last year, they raised more than $30 million across the country for charity. And with the new Force Awakens, there's a new hope for even more fans raising even more money for others.
It's exciting to have a whole new generation of kids that'll be really excited to see us again and, watch the old movies and know who we are and really, take the same love of Star Wars that all of us have.
And the fans are coming and coming. So the first shows start here tonight at 7 at the Alamo Drafthouse. But of course, they're all sold out because it's the premiere night. But there's still lots of fun things that people can come down and see, including folks like Jeremy. You're with the 501st Legion. You guys are dressed up, taking lots of pictures. And I find these costumes so interesting because, we just ran to Target and got this for me. But, the amount of work, I'm taking a look at, and I was wrong. That's not Boba Fett over there. That's a Mandalorian.
Yes, ma'am.
And you have a costume similar to that. How long does something like that take to make?
The jetpack alone takes about 6 months to make.
Wow.
Some of these guys work on these costumes for years. My astromech, I've got the torso and the head, and that's about 8 months into it, and the rest of it's just still sitting there in parts.
And so we got to ask, with all these different characters, who's your favorite Star Wars character?
Oh, I just can't pick one.
It's hard. It's like a favorite child, right? You can't do that.
No.
But if you had one, who would you pick?
Probably Jango Fett.
Jango Fett, okay. Not Princess Leia.
Maybe.
My feelings are hurt. We're going to be here live throughout the evening as the celebration continues. Jen, we're in La Vista at the Alamo Drafthouse. Going to send it back to you.
All right, Lindsay, thanks so much. There is just so much hype for this movie.
You know what was interesting is when she was doing that story, it was to watch the kids and the look on their faces. Their eyes were just huge when those
to see the
characters when they came walking in.
How
Kinda
cute
like
was that
Santa
little
Claus.
Ewok, too?
Yeah.